Thank you for being here. We're going to get started. This is the ASCC Candidates Forum. Just a reminder, ASCC elections will be next week on Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be online through Wingspan. If you have any questions on how to vote, we will be setting up a voting booth outside of the VA building by the hall. We're going to be there from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Monday and Tuesday. That's Monday, April 29th and Tuesday, April 30th. And if you have any issues trying to vote or if you need help, please stop by. If you stop by after 2 and you still need help, you could always come to our office, the Student Life office, which is in the campus center, room CC 106, and we're more than happy to help you. So please vote, and we'll go ahead and get started. So for the first hour, I'm gonna be asking them questions, and then for the last few minutes, the audience will have an opportunity to ask the candidates any questions as well. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna get started with question number 1. If you could please share your name, major, that position you are running for, and why are you interested in joining student government?
I'm Jonathan Johnson. My major is architecture. The position I'm running for is the student trustee position. And I'm interested in joining student government because I want to be a part of the change, making sure that we're all in a good, inclusive environment. And that's pretty much my main goal.
All right! Woo! Love you, John!
Hi, I'm Hina, Furuyama. My major is sociology and theater, but I'm trying to get into psychology too. And I'm running for student trustee. And the reason why I'm interested in the joint student government is I want to make a good environment for every student. Since I came here from Japan like a couple months ago, I think this school is so nice, but I think I can make a better school more than this. Thank you so much.
My name is Yang, and my major is computer science. And the position I'm running for is vice president. And I'm interested in joining student government because I think since coming to Citrus College, people have been really welcoming, and I want to be able to give back to this school and be part of student government and represent the students.
The next question is, what skills do you have that can benefit the ASCC Executive Board?
So, it's no secret I'm a little bit older than some of the other students here. So I have a ton of work experience. I have management experience, sales experience. I've worked in schools. I've worked in sales and building. I've had every job you can think of pretty much. And with that, you gain a lot of exposure to different backgrounds, different people, different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things. And with that, I like to always bring a solution that's as beneficial as possible to every party involved. And I don't know if you would consider that a skill or not, but that is probably the best thing I can bring to it.
Right. Love it.
I'm still young, I'm 19, but I think I'm so extrovert and I have good communication skill. So I'm in AGS, PDK, and also International Student Center. And also I have the minor perspective because I'm international, and also I know, but I think I can give to them a good perspective for like minor community and like, yeah.
I think some skills I have that can benefit the ASCC Executive Board is I'm currently working at the STEM Center, and like I'm also an international student. I'm working at the International STEM Center, so I have some experience doing my best helping people. And if you come to the ASC, I can make you a cup of coffee or hot chocolate or tea.
Thank you. Please share with us how you are involved on campus.
So I am a part of the architecture club. We just actually went over to Caltech, came in 3rd place, leading schools like UCLA for a project we created. On top of that, the fall semester, I went with Innovative X. We showed in elementary school how to use robots and taught them how we built it. With that, I'm also in the business club, and then I am also working with some people right now because there are things that other schools are implementing that are working for them. There's students on the hiring committees. We have hiring committees here. We don't have students on them. There's clubs like, organizations like Umoja that can help bring us a better inclusive environment that we're working on getting right now. And it's not just for people that look like me or have the same background as I do. My biggest goal is to work with you guys so that we all together can be involved and do something. Our voice is strong together, and through that we can create a change that's beneficial to all of us.
Right!
I'm pretty new here since I came here like last summer, so I don't have any much of experience before. But I'm PTK and I'm AGS as a activities coordinator, and also I'm doing theater art stuff. So right now I'm involved in the Midsummer Night Dream. So it's coming this week and next weekend. I'm in crew member, and yeah, that's it.
Like I mentioned earlier, I'm part of the STEM Center, and I like hanging out at the International STEM Center and meeting people from all over the world. And I also enjoy a lot of the events that they have over there, and a lot of the events here on campus. I really like their different events for mental health, like the paintings, and I hope to be even more involved in the coming semesters at Citrus College.
Please complete this statement. I believe a leader is someone who.
I believe a leader is someone who leads from the front while also showing empathy for anybody who may be falling behind, making sure nobody ends up getting left behind in the long run.
A leader is someone who can communicate well and also improve the community and make it better.
I believe a leader is someone who is reliable and will be there when other people need them.
Thank you. How would you increase student involvement in campus activities, student government, and campus clubs?
So this is something that I was already working with somebody on. We were talking about this, so I asked around different people. One of the biggest things I got was from an ethnic studies teacher, and she said that we don't really create a sense of community. We need to create community, so it's not just, hey, there's an event out here, but getting people out here like us out here making friends, building relationships, and showing them, hey, you're coming out here with a friend, you're not out here by yourself, you're not shy, you're not concerned about what other people are thinking, you're just out here with a friend, and together, through like friendships, building relationships, I think that would increase community events.
Yeah! We need stuff like that.
I don't have a specific idea for that, but I think we can make more like involvement in this community college. So I want to make like a club that everyone can involve in. Yeah.
I know there's like lots of events at different places like the International Center, and sometimes it does feel a little bit, sometimes they're isolated, and I think it would be really nice if there could be more of like a melting pot of like the different demographics that could come together, maybe at the campus center where it's like all open, so nobody feels like it's an enclosed space where it feels kind of difficult to walk in. Maybe you can have some games, and during those times to get the different clubs on campus, so people feel like it's easier to just walk up to the different areas.
Thank you. In your opinion, what is the biggest issue on campus and why?
So, I am a part of the Black Scholars. Right now we are running events Monday through Thursday. I know how it feels to be both a black man walking this earth and a Mexican man. I'm half, both sides. I've faced discrimination, I faced I was a child, I got jumped by teenagers because of my skin tone. I've faced these kinds of things. So I know the Black scholars have been desperately trying to get their own space where they can feel safe to let their hair down, which is probably a bad analogy for me to use. But stuff like that, I think, would really help us. I've heard some sly comments towards other people, different races, genders, and I'm like, it doesn't really sit right with me. Now, as a whole, I think Citrus is great. We're inclusive. As a whole, we're cool. We get along with each other. That's awesome. But there is still some minor problems that may majorly affect certain individuals. And I think that should be something we should all be trying to alleviate, get rid of, so we don't have to face that anymore.
I think as a whole, this school is so good and good provider for us. But like there's still some programs. Like when I came here, I like still my English has a program, but there's so many programs when I come here, and I really struggle with get in the community because some students take in the class like part time. It's not full time, and that means I'm kind of really had a difficult times to be like make friends in here, like get in the community in here. So I really want to make a community that everyone can involve and everyone can make a friends in here.
I think I have like similar views on fellow candidates, and I also think that maybe sometimes it's harder to maybe get into new circles, and it would be nice if on campus there could be events where it's the main focus is to encourage people to get to know new people more and make friends. And I think, yeah, that's one of the issues.
Thank you. What do you hope to accomplish after your first semester in office?
You guys hear me? Yeah. Good? Beautiful. Okay, so for me, I think what they just said about a place where we can make friends and all that, I think that's important. I think for me, I can answer it for myself, but my biggest goal is to not just be able to represent myself when I'm over talking to the board and everything. I want to be able to hear things like that. I'm loud, I'm out here. People know me, I make friends. But I want to hear that perspective. I want to hear those things. So to truly answer that question, I don't have the definite answer yet because I want to get to know what the problems are of the students. My biggest thing is to make sure everybody feels heard. So that's the goal, is to make sure we all can come up together.
Yeah!
First, I really want to know about this school more because I just came here like a couple months ago, and I think I have to know about like everyone's opinion, like including me and like Jonathan and Aiden. So yeah, so then first I want to get to know each other, and then I want to make a good community then.
One thing I really want to accomplish is maybe organize that big game night where it's big person, because I've been to one of those events at another place before, and I really enjoyed it, even though I didn't really know anyone there, but it felt really easy to just join in any of those games, even if didn't maybe previously register for it, and I hope that maybe we can have that here as well.
Thank you. What activities or events would you like to host this upcoming academic year?
Well, I think the biggest thing I would really like to host is more stuff like this. Well, it may not for election purposes, but people talking about what they would like to see, the change we want to create. So my biggest thing is to make sure that everybody feels free to have a dialogue. I've already talked to some people about some things they want to change, but they don't want to say anything because they're scared of backlash. So I can do that for you, but I can't do that unless you tell me what's going on. So having events like this where we can talk and just be free to be ourselves and say how we really feel, along with the game nights and making friends, that would be awesome too. I like games, it's my thing. But I think being able to have the uncomfortable conversations, even if it's just us students, 5 or 6 of us at a time getting together, there's kind of things I try to get going on. But that's it.
Yeah! 6 places to talk.
So I have two. The first one, like the last semester, there's one big event. It's like cross-culture event in here, and there's so many cultures booths, and I really love that because I can know about like any other minor cultures and other minor student opinion, and then I want to make the event more bigger one. And also the second one is like I know some people in ASCC right now because my friend's boyfriend in there, vice president. I know the president and trustee and senators, but like I don't know what are they doing exactly. So I want to make an event that we can make a conversation with ASCC member and know about the schools and organizations more. So that's my idea.
When some events I like to host would be maybe off campus more. Recently I went on the Northern California tour. I had a lot of fun and made new friends on that trip, and I thought it was just really fun to get out of the house maybe that wasn't going to school. So if maybe the school has the funds to, and it doesn't have to be as far, maybe just to nearby parks or museums. I think that would be really fun to organize.
Thank you. How do you plan to foster a sense of community and inclusion among the diverse student body?
I think the biggest part is building the relationships. So let's go back to the last thing, have a place where we can freely talk to each other. I know my perspective, I know my backgrounds, but there's other backgrounds here, there's other perspectives here, there's all kinds of other different ways of doing things here. So my biggest thing is be comfortable. I'll do my best to allow you to be comfortable, be yourself talking to me, and we can grow that relationship. And then from there, we can figure out if there's something that needs to be changed to help benefit you so you can focus primarily on your education. Or if you're doing good, that's good too. I can report back that too. If something small, food choice, whatever. But I know how it feels to be unheard, so I would do everything in my power to make sure no matter where we're from or what our backgrounds are, you never felt that way.
Like I said, I'm so extrovert, so I think I can be like the body, like main part of the communicator, making the community. So I want to be part of that.
And I'm kind of the opposite. I'm kind of an introvert, but I feel like that helps me be able to represent maybe the introverted people on campus, and how to help them maybe feel more included, easier to go to events. And I know there's lots of different there's students from all over the world on this campus, and it would be really cool if we could represent all the different cultures and have maybe to be able to learn about the different cultures that everyone has.
Thank you. What would you do if students came to you with an issue they would like ASCC to address?
First, I would make sure I understand what the issue is thoroughly, their perspective on it, what's going on with them. Second, I would see how they felt about it being made public. If they were the ones that brought it up, or if they would rather stay in the shadows, that's fine too. I think those are the two biggest things I would focus on, and then from there, we'll address how we can fix that problem.
Actually, today's afternoon, I go to the meeting that student gonna talk about some complaints about the school. So maybe I can have the experience how to handle the program and also how to hear the student problem in the situation.
If a student came to me with an issue, I would first make sure that they feel like they're heard, and maybe write down the issue that they have somewhere, because I easily forget things, and then bring it up to the other student body members and see if we can come up with a solution to fix or address the issue.
Excuse me?
You could come up here if you
Oh,
like.
okay, okay.
Okay, we're on question number 12. In your opinion, what are the main responsibilities of an ASCC officer?
I'll be honest, I'll tell you if I don't know something. I'm primarily only focused on the student trustee position, so I can speak from that perspective. But from what I've read is being the representation of the student body, along with doing outreach to the local high schools, which is very important to me. And then with that, making sure that you build these connections and relationships with the student population, and also showing them about the resources and everything they can take advantage of. When I first got here, I had to quit my job. They didn't want me to go to school. They was like, stay here full time, this is what you're doing. So I quit my job. I came here with the little bit of money I had in my pocket, and I figured it out. But thanks to people like Professor and other people out here, they showed me all these resources I can take advantage of. And with that, it made my time here much easier.
I think as a whole, ASCC officer is the representative of the school, so they have to have a big responsibility to take care of everything.
I think the main responsibility would be like to represent the students, and I think maybe for the position I'm running for as the vice president, it would.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, just closer.
just closer.
To support the president and the other student government members and their decision. And that's.
Hi. In my opinion, the main responsibilities of an ASCC officer is to make sure they follow the Constitution of the ASCC and follow all the guidelines. And there's events that are held here for health, wellness, educational, and cultural activities for all the students, there's a diverse population here at Citrus from all over the world. I already graduated from here, so I'd like to contribute to all incoming students from high schools that are freshmen here, sophomores or seniors, as to my journey here at Citrus, and that would be my responsibility as an ASCC officer to help them and guide them with everything that they need, all their needs as a student in their life here, and that's what I believe are my other responsibilities as an ASCC officer, to lead, to be a leader for others who need guidance and trust and relationships and friendships here at Citrus College.
Ask the question one.
That's question one?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Samuel. My major is child development. I plan on working for the state of California as a regulator for an inspector for child development centers. The position that I'm running for is for student trustee, and I'm interested in joining student government to advance my professional career opportunities in the future. And I used to work here at Citrus College, but not for the student government. I wasn't part of student government, so I already have work experience here at Citrus College. I want to join the student government because Citrus College has offered me a lot of opportunities in my professional life, and I want to share my experiences with other students here and be a guide in their lives here at Citrus.
Thank you. Finally, what message do you want to convey to your fellow students about why they should vote for you? And feel free to share anything else you would like to share.
To be honest, for me, I care about you. I care about what happens to you. I care about your futures. Care about your time here. like I said, I've been through a couple things. I've seen some things. I was in high school when I asked the teacher a question. I'm still all insecure. I'm young, you know. And he said, you should know that. Made me feel embarrassed in front of the class. And then he put me on one side of the class along with some other kids and only taught this side of the class. So I've been through that. I've been through playing sports. And as soon as the season was over, the coach was like, all right, you got to go. I'm like, no, I don't. And then he said, yes, you do. All your credits is gone. You don't have any credits. All my credits disappeared. So I got kicked out to a school. I started making up my work. And then my credits finally reappeared, so I graduated early. So I've been through things like that. So because of these situations, because of having to battle with the fact that my skin's a little different than others, because of these things, I care about you guys too. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to be on the side. So for me, this isn't about a resume builder. This isn't to look good. This is about doing the right thing. I want to help the community. I'm working on stuff right now to help the community outside of what I'm doing here at Citrus. So for me, this is important. It's more than a resume. And I mean, that's it.
Yeah, that's a message.
I'm not sure, but I want to be pioneer of every other international student. So, like in the last year, ASC members there's only 2 international students. It's not student trustee. I want to be a big part of ASCC member because I can help so many people I think. So, yeah, please welcome me.
Earlier.
Is it on? Turn it
I
on.
think it's odd. I don't know how to operate.
I think it's turn it on. Pull it up. There you go.
Can I try?
No?
You gotta talk
You have to
close.
be loud and
Close.
When I first got here, I was really awkward and self-conscious. But the people here have really made me feel welcome and accepted, and I wish to do that for other students as well.
The message I'd like to convey to my fellow students as to why they should vote for me is I've been through this college and I graduated, and I want to share my experience here. Part of the education that I got has made me a very happy person in my personal life and with my family. And coming to school, and if you plan on transferring to a university, it's very important that you have anybody there to help you from their life experience so you can succeed and continue here at Citrus and don't give up here at Citrus. And once you graduate, continue, go to the university and do the best you can for yourself in any way. That's why I want you to vote for me. So you know that I came back to Citrus after I graduated, and I want to continue to do something else. And I would like for you to do the same thing, go through the same experiences, graduate from Citrus, and really advance yourself as an individual for everybody that means something for you in your life.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to give the opportunity to the people in the audience if you guys have any questions for any of the officers or
sorry, candidates.